Here's what excited me about being part of this film. Watched it growing up, watched the cartoon. Now, to be able to play this iconic character for the first time ever in the theaters playing Bebop, that is what excites me more than anything. And working with some pretty cool people like that guy.
What excited me was being able to be part of a huge franchise that like I watched as a kid and loved as a kid, and you know, just it's kind of very, very surreal to be able to be involved in that, like especially Rocksteady and Bebop, who were my favorite characters. I'm not just saying that, but they really were. They were the comic relief. As much as the Turtles, as great as they are individually, watching Bebop and Rocksteady just trip up over their own 2 feet, but you know, also cause chaos and also be pretty good nemesis for the Turtles, like, you know, because without superheroes can't be superheroes unless they got super villains to fight against. And
Absolutely.
There's no one, literally, when it comes to strength and destruction and power, there's no one more powerful than Rocksteady and Bebop.
Well, here's what's happened. The purple ooze has been introduced, and that is able to mutate. And so we get mutated from human beings into these incredibly strong beasts to build basically a 2-man army that Shredder has created. So that's one of the big threats. And the other big threat is Krang is introduced, who is even over, if you thought Shredder was evil, Krang is even over Shredder.
It's from another dimension,
from
man.
Another
from another dimension. They don't have the same. They don't have the same like etiquettes that we have. You know what I mean?
No. When you're dealing with somebody from another dimension,
Yeah,
you don't know what's going to happen.
They don't even wash their hands after they use the toilet.
No, even there's
dimensions.
a sign there, guys. Employees and people from other dimensions must wash hands.
They won't do it.
They won't do it.
They won't do it.
They won't, even before returning to work.
Really, but that's not. They can't say they're bad mannered because they just don't know.
They're different.
They just don't know.
They're different.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this earlier on. Like, first of all, the first thing I heard was the name Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Before I even seen the cartoon, I remember this as a kid. I mean, like, I was like,
Yeah, what is that?
what the hell?
The teenager, okay, I got that. I know what a teenager is. Turtle, all right,
okay.
ninja, all right,
Ninja.
mutant, I'm in, tell me more. Tell me more, right?
Yeah, it's just a great world, and it's taken a kind of like these supernatural characters, or these mutated like superhero characters, and then putting it in something that's real, like New York, you know, where it's their city, it's their place, they're there to protect it, and especially with Shred having this, that it's just so many different dynamics there, so many different characters, with their own special traits, with their own energy, with people can relate to. It's just a whole lot of characters that are so strong that people can relate to, and that like they bring so much different dimensions to the cartoon and to this movie.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
You did.
I mean, I really tried hard to put that in. Like, I'm sounding real smart when I was doing it.
I think you sounded like the second smartest man in America.
Who's the first?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe he hasn't even been born yet. The other thing I just realized is there's that weird I literally just realized this. I mean, it's so dumb. There's this weird juxtaposition of turtles.
What was that? What?
Juxtaposition. When you take two things and put them beside each other.
Did you make that up, or
No, that's a real word.
Oh.
There's that inequality of turtles usually being these lumbering, slow creatures, and these guys are super fast ninjas. Like, everything about their world was thrown off as a kid. That was entertaining. And now you grew up with it, I grew up with it, still entertained by them, and now there's a whole nother generation who is still loving these guys.
Which we saw at the premiere, which is tomorrow, but at
the pre-premiere.
The pre-premiere, the screening that I saw, a lot of people, you know, a lot of reviewers were in there, but they're bringing their kids, a lovely little girl there, and like dressed in a turtle costume. Just shows you like how much this cartoon, how strong it's stronger than ever, and it's just getting better and better, generation after generation after generation after generation after generation.
After generation.
After generation.
That's the last
I just
one.
think this. I feel like this is gone from this. Every decade, this gets stronger, and for the longest time, fans have wanted these original characters. They've wanted Baxter, and they've wanted Krang, and they've literally all these different characters are introduced. So everybody
the
is
bad
happy,
boys are back
except
in
for
town.
him. He's never happy.
Yeah. No. I'm so sad.